Bitter criticism on the bus. This time we have a Pepe Escobar article, and it goes like this. May 25, 2024. Bold have had enough of Beijing of being polite. You want confrontation. Confrontation is what you are gonna get. But I lost the headline. I guess it's because of some the color of the color of the type. So something very important happened earlier this week in Astana during the meeting of the Council of Ministers of Foreign Affairs of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO). Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi went straight to the point. He called for SCO members to maintain their strategic autonomy and never allow external forces to turn Eurasia into a geopolitical arena. Wang Yi detailed how a few countries are pursuing hegemony and power, forming small cliques, establishing hidden rules, engaging in interference and suppression, decoupling and cutting off ties, and even assisting the three forces in the region, thus attempting to suppress the strategic autonomy of the global south. The three forces is Chinese code for terrorism, separatism, and religious extremism. Actually, the three main reasons for the foundation of the SCO way back in 2001, a short while before 9/11. The straightforward translation of Wang's message points to Beijing being very much aware of the hegemon's myriad hybrid war tactics now deployed all across the heartland. Still, Beijing excels in politeness, calling for common, comprehensive, cooperative, and sustainable security cooperation, and to work with the international community. The problem is the international community is a hostage of the rules-based international order. Reading the three forces. I guess the name of this article is like Russia and China get enough, something like that. The next meeting of SCO heads of state is in Astana in July, only one month after a crucial BRICS ministerial meeting in Russia. 2 months ago, Kazakh President Kasim Jomart Tokayev at a meeting in Boao in Hainan province in China made it clear that all leaders of SCO member states simply cannot skip it. Sooner rather than later, perhaps as early as next week, BRICS and SCO may be working not only in tandem but possibly sharing the same table. This year's SCO summit is not only crucial in terms of the reorganizing a real war on terror against hegemon-driven tactics, but also about SCO expansion and improved economic trade cooperation. Belarus will become a full SCO member in July, as President Lukashenko already confirmed. And and last year, Saudi Arabia's cabinet also approved the decision to join the SCO. Only 3 months ago in Beijing, during the celebration of the 5th anniversary of the SCO Secretariat, Wang echoed President Xi at the end of his faithful face-to-face meeting with Putin in Moscow in 2023. Charges unseen in a century are on. Multilateral organization focused on political security cooperation and one of the pillars of multipolarity. It's idle to point out once again that SCO is either ignored, dismissed, or misunderstood by the collective West, as it is not based on NATO-style endless military expansion. The SCO is totally about South-South integration. It's no mean feat to have India, China, Pakistan, and Iran on the same table, discussing as equals and respecting the priorities of their Central Asia heartland partners. Over the years, everything ended up being discussed at the SCO table, way beyond the initial focus on the three forces: diplomacy, national defense, security, economy, trade, culture, education, transportation, technology, agriculture. As much as the SCO is at the heart of the multimodal Russia-China strategic partnership, it is also driving the increasing economic interconnection of China and the Central Asian stance. In the year of the Great Decision, where the Russian presidency of BRICS should be outlining the privileged roadmap for a more equal system of international relations, SCO players seem to be fully aware that the three forces not accidentally constitute the preferred hybrid war tactics deployed by the empire of chaos to divide and rule. It's been a great article. Congratulations, Pepe. That applies not only to shady jihadi outfits such as ISIS Khorasan, but also to the imperial grip over drugs, human and organ trafficking global rackets. Slowly and surely, we are reaching the next level. The SCO going all out as a multilateral organization against the terror tactics of a hegemon which even abets genocide. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov could not be more explicit at the end of the Astana summit. Quote, "The task of developing common approaches to ensuring Eurasian security and cooperation by the states of this continent themselves is urgent. We stress that the SCO may well play the role of a catalyst for these processes, involving other partners in the region." In practice, Lavrov mentioned a new drive for the Executive Committee of the Regional Anti-Terrorist Secure Structure, RATS, RATS. Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure. This is interesting, isn't it? I guess Chinese are pretty good at this. You know, the bus just changed completely the route. I'm not sure where I'm going. I want to go home, but the bus is just going back. I'm gonna pay attention to what's happened. But anyway, rats translation. Rats will expand its mandate on information security, fighting organized crime, and digging deeper into the connections between drug trafficking and terrorism financing. Are you ready for the confrontation you want? Now couple all of the above with the head of the FSB, Alexander Bornikov, being more than explicit at the SIC summit in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, or on what the empire of chaos and its vassals are up to next. The four main takeaways. One, the US, UK and NATO are now on full hybrid war mode against Russia. Second, NATO is facilitating a massive transfer of terrorist jihadists from several latitudes to Ukraine, with some of these especially branded ISIS-K instrumentalized all across the Harlan. Call it a terror foreign legion, which should be regarded as the SCO's number one enemy. Bornikov referred to the constant rotation of militants in the Syria, Iraqi and Afghan Pakistani zones, and the emergence of new militant training camps near the southern borders of the Commonwealth. 3. Ukraine has turned on total terror, complete with non-stop sabotage raids across Russia's borders. 4. On a positive note, the global majority is on the move. Russia is closely cooperating increasingly with scores of nations in West Asia, wider Asia, Africa, and Latin America. After a series of extraordinary coincidences this past few weeks, from lone gunman assassination attempts to engineered coups, outright threats, and mysterious disappearances, the whole BRICS SCO ecosystem has to be on very high alert. After the epic Putin-Xi summit in Beijing and the stranger than fiction Raisi helicopter drama, the renewed solidity of the interlocked Russia-China-Iran strategic partnerships is pointing to Russia-China about to take the velvet gloves off. Putin and Xi, each in their own way, have already warned the collectively imbecilized West. If you want confrontation, you are gonna get confrontation in spades, and at your own peril. I don't know this word. Peril. But anyway, looks like my bus is giving me a walk through the city. The impeding mother of all tests coming this summer is how far NATO will go when it comes to directly attacking the Russian Federation. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán warns that Europe is preparing to start a war with Russia. Uncultured, uneducated political, military, Eurotrash elites, of course, are completely incapable of understanding reality outside of their bubble. Moreover, they interpret Russian patience and legalistic approach as weakness. Well, intel sources in Moscow are now making it very clear. Off the record, the response, if they try anything stupid, will be devastating. On a BRICS level, there is a sort of last-minute attempt to defuse the incandescence Wang Yi and President Lula's top foreign policy advisor Celso Amorim have released a statement outlining a common understanding over an endgame in Ukraine. Essentially, the statement reads that China and Brazil support holding an international peace conference at an appropriate recognized by Russia and Ukraine with equal participation by all parties and fair discussion of all peace plans. The Empire of Chaos will obviously reject it. Beijing has all its attention focusing on the Empire of Chaos, provocations in Taiwan, while Moscow focuses on NATO provocations in Ukraine. Both have had enough of being polite. You want confrontation, confrontation is what you're gonna get. And that's it. So now I'm gonna find out what's gonna happen with this trajectory.
Y hasta ahí pues, pero el papá lo que quería hacer